Alright, welcome back to our podcast, everyone. Alright, guys, so I'm actually here joined by my late mother, Sandra.
What am I, the ghost? Am I late? What do you mean? That is not a good introduction. Guys, my name is Sandra. I'm Kelly's mom, and she is tripping.
You know what's tripping? Is that Chipotle cup you brought me earlier. That's not even a cup. That's
Kelly,
like a taster.
That was like half a small cup.
Okay, well, you guys, so this is our first podcast episode, and I guess today, we kind of prior to this podcast, we discussed the topic of the day, and so because my mom is a guest today, I let her decide the podcast topic. So, Mom, tell them what the topic of the day is.
All right, so the topic of the day, well, I'm kind of put on the spot because I actually thought we were going to start our podcast at 6 o'clock. Oh,
Pacific Standard Time?
Yeah, so I'm a little bit, so right now we're doing
it 42 minutes early. It's fine.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead? I'm going to give the floor to you. Because I'm the guest, you're the host.
You know what, you're right, guys. Okay, so the topic of the day, I kind of wanted to allow Sandra the freedom to have the freedom to go wherever she wanted with it, just because she is the guest, and I think that I don't want to put a whole lot of pressure on her to kind of succumb to whatever I have planned for us. So, I do know we're starting the pod a little early today.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I wasn't really planning on announcing the topic, but I guess since she's putting me on the spot, I might as well. Okay, so the topic of the day is, sorry guys, I had a little thing stuck in my throat.
It's alright.
Here, I'm gonna go grab some water. Go ahead.
We're in the car. Are you gonna grab your little shot glass? Alright guys, so Kelly went to go down the hall to grab some water. So basically the topic of the day, I kind of wanted to be here when we said it because this is literally our first episode. And this is like, this is like the pilot. This is like the episode that's going to make us or break us. So basically what I wanted to talk to you oh, wait a minute. Oh, you're back. Alright, I was just getting ready to say the name, but you came back, so do us the honors.
Alright, so sorry, I had to go and grab some water. I was a little parched, and I had to go grab some water. So I guess can you catch me up, Sandra, while I was gone? What did I miss?
Oh, okay, so basically I was saying, like, this is our first episode, this is our pilot episode, this is like, this episode can make or break us, and then I was just getting ready to reveal our topic, and then you came back in, so I didn't want to steal your thunder, so I wanted to let you lead, so please tell us the subject.
The topic of the day, I really wanted to kind of, relate to our guests, and so, what is that?
Oh, sorry guys, I just got a text from our producer. Hold on a second, guys. I got a hot text coming in. Kelly, hold on.
A hot text?
What? She said it was $500.
You guys! Okay, guys, so let me get into this. My mom, I'm not going to name where she works, but she works downtown. And if you guys aren't up to date on pop culture, there's a movie being filmed in Sacramento with Tiana Taylor, Leonardo DiCaprio, and like I said, I'm not going to name where she works, but her job played a part in this movie. They needed her job to do something.
Oh, actually, it was $10K.
Oh! And, okay, so her job got my mama to go pick up the check from Warner Bros. And how much was it, Mom?
It was $10,500.
10.5K. 10.5K.
Yeah, $10,500, guys.
$10,500.
It was for the permits. It was for the train, our time, like all that.
Right.
But yeah, let's get back to it.
Right, guys. Okay, so the topic of the day, I wanted to kind of put it around my guest here. And one thing that she loves is music. So we were going to talk about rappers today. So I think she'll love that topic. And yep. All right, guys. So the first question I have for my guest, who's also known as my mom, it's an easy start. Who is your favorite rapper?
Hands down, Tupac. I love him.
Right.
I've been listening to this particular rapper since he first came out with Digital Underground. He was actually a backup dancer And then he graduated to getting a verse on Same Song.
He graduated.
Yeah, so he got his big shot, and he did Same Song for Digital Underground. It was actually a song from a soundtrack for this one movie.
Okay, I didn't know any of this.
Yeah, I can't. I'm drawing a blank at what movie it was, but it's like it's on the tip of my tongue. But that was the first time that he ever rapped, and when that song came out and I heard that verse, I immediately memorized it, and I would just be rapping it so hard.
Right. Okay, so the second question is a follow-up question to the first one. Oh wait, hold on, I almost forgot it. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, do you believe Tupac is still alive?
Girl, no, he's been passed away.
He's alive
since 1996.
Wow.
And literally,
how did that affect you? Like, let's be vulnerable here. Like, how did his death take a really bad turn on you?
Well, first of all, we just knew that he had been shot. He wasn't dead yet. But then I remember I was at home cleaning up, and my friend Patrice called me on the phone.
Oh, we're name dropping.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she said, Sandra, he died. And I immediately knew who she was talking about, and I started crying because I loved him so much.
Oh my God.
And my life just changed forever. And one of my biggest regrets is not seeing him perform live.
Yeah, how do you cope with that?
I live with it day to day.
You do. That must suck. Because I know if my favorite rappers or artists died, I probably would, I would be crying every single time I heard their songs. I would just be like in a really horrible
Like, imagine
state.
if like Brent Faiyaz died and you hadn't seen him in concert. Wouldn't that hurt your soul?
Well, okay, so you guys, if you don't know, I've seen Drake. I haven't seen Drake. I've seen The Weeknd live. I've seen Brent Faiyaz. I've seen Snow Allegra. And so the only one of my favorite rappers I haven't seen live is Drake. And I think I would, take a really hard hit to that.
Yeah, so imagine if like Drake died.
Yeah, I know. That's really horrible, and I don't want to think about that. So the next question is going to be, who are your top 5 artists in the rap game?
Okay, so Tupac, Jay-Z, Nas.
Okay, those are some hard hitters.
Yeah, and then I struggle with this because there are many hip-hop artists that I really like. But, I really love the Wu-Tang Clan, like certain members of the Wu-Tang Clan, like Raekwon, Ghostface, Method Man, of course.
Of course.
So I don't know. I would have to think about that, and I would have to get back to
Don't mind those noises in the background, you guys. That's just our studio setting up for another episode.
Yeah, they're actually doing construction on one part because
on the set. They're doing construction on the set.
We're expanding.
We are. We're so excited to announce that news to everyone. But okay, so now that my topic of the day has been shared, what's your topic of the day for me?
Oh, well, I thought it was the same for both of us.
No.
All right, so my number one topic is, wow, I thought we were both sharing the same topic. That's why.
So you didn't read the pamphlet prior to our pod that went into deep detail about this?
No.
All right,
Sorry,
well,
I screwed up.
Okay, well, I guess then we can just move on from there. We don't have to do the same topic, or you can ask me the same questions.
All right, so I guess I'll just ask you, what are your views on, UFOs?
Okay, so, firstly, I would like to say that me and Sandra were, also, guys, Sandra is my mom, but at the same time, I'm trying to separate her from, I don't need you guys just knowing her as my mom to the viewers, so I will be calling her Sandra.
Right.
So, me and Sandra, we did go out to lunch, and she brought up UFOs, which is very funny because Sandra also knows how obsessed I am with aliens, and I told her I wouldn't mind getting abducted by one. Like, truly, I see myself befriending one if they were to come down to Earth. And she just rolled her eyes. Okay.
Because if that was happening, you would actually be terrified because there's no guarantee you're even coming back to Earth or alive. So
I would convince
you're basically going to become an experiment.
Bring me back.
I don't even know what you're saying. Or maybe
well, that probably is never going to happen, so I don't have to worry about that. But what I will say is, was the question, how do you feel about UFOs? Mm-hmm. Well, this is how I feel, you guys. First of all, to the viewers out there watching, it's gonna be either a yes or no. Either you believe in them or you don't, or you might be on the fence. But I feel like either way, you would lean towards one or another. So for the viewers out there who don't really believe in aliens or UFOs or extraterrestrials, then you probably don't care what I have to say. But for the ones who do kind of, believe it, then I guess I'll get into it. So I believe in aliens, UFOs. I just find it so interesting because think about the technology advancements that they have to have had to be able to come to Earth.
Exactly.
We don't know where their home base is. What if they're over here traveling 50 million light years away? That technology has to be something else, Yeah. So I feel like that is what interests me the most. What do you have that we don't?
I know.
And I can respect that, because, obviously, you guys know the U.S. is notorious for taking things from others. So,
right.
It's nice that they actually would have something that we don't. But.
Yeah, and they've been here way before us.
Right. So, yeah, that's how I feel on UFOs. I could definitely do a deep dive episode on that with another guest. I think another guest who would be great to bring on that episode would be my brother, because he doesn't believe in UFOs.
Guys, I'm sorry, I need to cut in real quick with an emergency notice. My jury duty group is not needed. My service is complete. You do not need to check back. Oh!
Wow, guys, she's so happy. She's been stressing over that. She doesn't want to miss work.
All right, guys, let's give a round of applause to me not doing jury duty.
Woo! All the producers are clapping for her.
Everyone is going crazy. You guys are crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone's super hyped for me because it's been
We're so happy
really
for her.
bothering me. Sorry, Kelly, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, you were talking about UFOs.
Oh, I know. Are you done?
Yeah, I just had to do a breaking news.
Oh, okay, that was breaking news, guys. So yeah, that's how I feel about UFOs. Like I said, I could definitely do a deep dive episode into that with my brother, but the reason why I say him is because I think it would be very entertaining to get two people who don't agree on the same subject.
Right, but what's really funny is he was very into UFOs.
Right, this is the thing, you guys. My brother was the ops. Well, he is the ops now because he was over here all into UFOs and now he switched sides. So you can't trust him.
Literally, he was so big into it.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's
trust me, I will never switch sides, you guys. I'm in it for the long run.
Yeah, she's in it for the long run.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to have to cut our episode short because we
paid to be here for 50 minutes.
We're going to come back.
Yes, guys, we will be coming back. We just have to pause.
Yeah, we have to go to intermission. I know you guys are super feeling us, but why don't you guys get your snack?
Yeah, go get your snacks. Go take a little pee break.
Go get some water.
Yeah.
Go stretch, and we're going to be back with some heat for you.
Some heat, some hot fire, some...
Straight hot fire.
Straight hot fire.
All right, bye, guys.
Alright, catch our next episode, part 2, out. I have to edit this episode, everyone. Even though everything we said was just good.
Yeah,
but probably won't have to edit out much.
It's pretty much just ready.
Also, tell the viewers how old you are.
Oh, I'm actually 48.
Ooh. Dang.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, I was kidding.
But,
she's really not that old. What's interesting to me is I have, a few friends whose moms are, either pretty old or pretty young. There's no middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
So, tell me your guys' thoughts on that.
Well, we'll do that
who
when
are the
we
young
come
moms
back.
out here?
That's to be continued.
Yeah. Right.
So, we'll be back and we'll talk about that.
All right, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We just pulled up to our other studio where we're going to film the other episode.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.